and welcome to my channel. Today I have something that's a bit shaky, and it's done on purpose. It's this shaker card, and I've made this one with a Halloween theme. Of course, you don't have to make it with a Halloween theme. You could make it any sort of shaker card that you like. The decoration is up to you, but since Halloween is coming very soon at the time of the filming of this video, I thought I would take advantage of the holiday season, and this is what I came up with. Now, I did use my Scan and Cut to cut out the aperture as well as the little pumpkin that adorns it, but of course you don't have to have an electronic cutting machine. You could use a die, or you could just cut something out by hand. So if you would like to learn how I put this shaker card together, stick with me and I'll show you how. I'll start with the card base, which is going to be 5 by 7. So that means my card has been cut to 10 by 7 and then scored in the middle at 5 inches. I also have my mat already cut. As you can see, I've just cut the center out of it to save on both bulk and on card, because I can use that center part for something else. I'm just going to glue this in place, and then we'll move on to creating the shaker. Next, I'll bring in the acetate that's going to go behind here. So I have this piece cut out. It's going to be fixed onto the back, and for that I'm going to use some red liner tape. Use this part of it. So just going to can see it if I put it on there. Just place this on. Behind this, I have a scrap piece that I'm going to just place there like that. I may have to trim that just a little bit, but it's going to sit right there behind. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this off. And that should be okay now. Right, so just lift that up. Now I know where to place this, and if I want to be sure, I can always just put a couple of tick marks in there and then glue this down. To place some foam tape around this opening so that none of the pieces fall out. So I'm going to place it fairly close. Like that. It'll also come across here. And then I'll just start building up on the other base. So I'll go around here like that. going to go round with my anti-static bag to try and keep that foam, that stickiness, down a little bit, so that when I put my sequins in, hopefully they won't stick too much. You can always expect some to stick, but that should help cut down on that. And now we can start bringing in the sequins. With a spoon here, I'm going to start placing them in here. I might put some of these in as well. Oops. There we are. That should be all right. And then I've messed up, haven't I? I should have put that on there, but we can do that easily enough. I was a bit silly. There we are. Sometimes my brain doesn't quite keep up with my thoughts, or my hands even. So let's take a look in here what we've got so far. Actually, I think that might be enough. Yeah, that's a fairly large opening, so let's see if we can tilt the rest in there. There we are. Let's catch those little bits there. All those in there, and then start to fit that across. Yes, that's very good. I could actually, I probably should have done that. I should have put some more foam tape here, which I can still. Like I said, my brain is not quite engaging properly today. So I'm just going to make another strip here. I can fit underneath here to lift up easily. And that makes sure that that just isn't sagging on there. So like that, and then we can peel that off. There we are. We can do this. I think yes, it's lifted up on that side, so that side's all right. So now to the next. I also have this piece, which again I cut out on my Scan and Cut just to decorate that a bit, like that. So that's going to go on there. And I could perhaps ink the edges of that just a little. So I'm going to go around this little ink cube and smudge up those edges just a bit. Can change things quite dramatically, really, with just a tiny bit of ink, like I'm doing here. We can even come in on our little pumpkin to define that, and especially when you have a background that perhaps it tends to blend into. Not that it blends into this one too much, but I just think that would help it to pop just a little more. So, could go around with a pin as well. You can add some little smudges, which would be sort of appropriate, I think, for Halloween. There we are. I think that should be enough, like that. Right, clean my hands off a bit. I can glue this down. Cut out some other little pieces, more than I'll use for this, but I'm going to start placing these in here. Let's see, we might have what looks good. That's not too bad. Well, I have this little trick or treat. I can go down here in the corner like that. And for this, I'm going to put that on a bit of foam tape. So that is standing a little proud of the actual card. So that will go like that. So I'll get these down along with our trick or treat, and I'll be right back. Side, I've got just a little something extra. I think I'll put that down there in the corner, and then I'll bring in another of the bats to help finish this off. As you open it, you'll get a little boo. There is our shaker card. It's got lots of movement and noise as well. I'm quite pleased with it, and I hope you are too. So much for coming today for this video tutorial. I hope you'll come again very soon. If you're not already subscribed, I'd invite you to do so today. Please hit the notification bell, share with your crafty friends, and until we meet again, stay safe and crafty hugs. Bye.